In this video we are going to talk about top 9 secret to help you build your self-discipline. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. A higher level of self-control means that people spend less time debating whether or not to engage in habits that are harmful to their health and are better equipped to make positive decisions more quickly. They do not let their emotions or impulses to guide their decisions. Instead, they make sound decisions based on their experience. As a result, individuals have a tendency to be more content in their daily lives. Number 9. Know your weaknesses. We all have our flaws and shortcomings. Foods like potato chips and chocolate chip cookies, as well as technology like Facebook and the latest addicting game app, all have a similar effect on our bodies and minds. Recognize and accept your shortcomings, no matter how minor they may be. People either try to pretend that their vulnerabilities do not exist or attempt to conceal any potential hazards in their lives far too frequently. Accept responsibility for your shortcomings. You will not be able to overcome them until you do. Number 8. Get rid of all temptations. As the adage goes, out of sight, out of mind is the best policy. Although it appears to be a joke, this sentence has profound wisdom. Simply removing the sources of your greatest temptations from your environment will have a significant impact on your ability to maintain self-control. If you want to eat more healthfully, avoid eating fast food. If you want to increase your productivity at work, turn off your notifications and put your cell phone on vibrate or silent. It is shown that the fewer distractions you have, the better your chances of achieving your objectives. By avoiding negative influences, you can set yourself up for success. Number 7. Set clear goals and have an execution plan. If you want to develop self-discipline, you must first have a clear picture of what you want to achieve. To achieve success, you must first comprehend what it means to you personally. In the end, if you aren't sure where you are headed, it's quite simple to become disoriented or to become diverted. A well-thought-out strategy specifies each step that must be taken in order to achieve your objectives. Figure out who you are and what you want to do with your life. Make a mantra to remind yourself to stay on track. This strategy is used by successful people to keep on track and establish a clear finish line. Number 6. Build your self-discipline. Self-discipline is not something we are born with, rather, it is something we learn. And, as with any other talent you wish to perfect, it takes regular practice and repetition to achieve success. Willpower and self-discipline, like going to the gym, need a significant amount of effort. Self-discipline can be exhausting due to the amount of work and concentration required. If you try to maintain your willpower over time, you may find that it becomes increasingly difficult. The greater the temptation or decision, the more difficult it can seem to complete other duties that also need self-control in the face of that temptation. As a result, through everyday diligence, concentrate on developing your self-discipline. Number 5. Create new habits by keeping it simple. In the beginning, developing self-discipline and working to establish a new habit can seem overwhelming, especially if you are focused on the full task at hand. Keep things as basic as possible to prevent feeling intimidated. Break down your goal into manageable chunks of time. Concentrate on practicing one thing regularly and mastering self-discipline with that objective in mind, rather than attempting to alter everything at the same time. Exercise for 10 or 15 minutes every day for 10 or 15 days if you are wanting to lose weight or get fit. Begin by going to bed 15 minutes earlier each night if you want to establish improved sleeping patterns. If you want to eat more healthfully, start by preparing your lunch the night before and bringing it with you to work the next day. Start with small steps. At some point, when you're ready, you'll be able to add more objectives to your list. Number 4. Eat often and healthy. The sense of being hangry, that furious, upset, and irritated feeling you get when you're hungry, is genuine, and it can have a significant impact on your ability to maintain your resolve. Researchers have discovered that having low blood sugar often causes a person to become irritable and gloomy, as evidenced by studies. Hunger impairs your capacity to concentrate, and your brain does not function as efficiently as when you are not hungry. Your ability to maintain self-control in all areas, including food, exercise, work, and relationships, is most likely impaired. So keep yourself fueled with nutritious snacks and regular meals to keep your weight under control. Number 3. Change your perception about willpower. According to a study conducted by Stanford University, a person's level of willpower is controlled by the thoughts that they hold about themselves. If you believe you have a limited quantity of willpower, it is likely that you will not be able to exceed those limits. By not placing a limit on your self-control, you will be less likely to tire yourself before achieving your objectives. Overall, it is possible that our internalized beliefs about willpower and self-control influence our ability to exercise them. If you can overcome these subconscious roadblocks and sincerely feel that you can accomplish your goals, you will give yourself an extra push of drive to see those dreams through to completion. mkc/k, H'_JNL89 = UOP 890. Number 2. Give yourself a backup plan. Psychologists utilize a method known as implementation intention to help people increase their willpower. That is when you make a plan for dealing with a potentially unpleasant scenario that you know you will experience in the future. Consider the following scenario: you're trying to eat more healthfully, but you're on your way to a party where food will be provided. In Zimmerman's words, sometimes you just have to throw yourself off a precipice. Perform an action that is absolutely outside of your comfort zone, and your mind will become more agile and responsive. As a result, you'll learn to challenge yourself and reach new heights in life. Those who are unable to step outside of their comfort zone frequently develop a rigid mentality. If you are unwilling to take risks, your growth will be stymied, and you will eventually fizzle out. You must push yourself in the same way that the high achiever from high school, the one who was voted most likely to succeed, but who does not go on to achieve much beyond that, or you will fail to establish your business. Say to yourself in advance that instead of tucking into a plate of cheese and crackers, you will slip on a bottle of water and concentrate on meeting new people. Going into the circumstance with a plan will assist you in developing the mindset and self-control necessary for the situation. By avoiding having to make a snap decision based on your emotional state, you will save time and energy as well as money. Number 1. Reward yourself. Make a reward for yourself when you achieve your objectives so that you have something to look forward to. Having something to look forward to, just as when you were a child and received a treat for excellent conduct, provides you with the incentive to achieve your objectives. The feeling of anticipation is really powerful. It provides you with something to obsess about and concentrate on, ensuring that you are not only thinking about what you are attempting to alter. And once you've achieved your goal, set a new one for yourself with a fresh incentive to keep you motivated to keep going. When you find yourself lacking in motivation, consider focusing on the reason for what you are doing or on how it contributes to the bigger aim of what you want to accomplish instead than on yourself. Concentrating on the larger aim offers you the sense of contributing to something greater than yourself and of being a part of something greater than yourself. It provides greater significance to the goal you are pursuing or the project you are devoting a significant amount of time to. As an example, consider the ways in which what you're doing adds value to your customers and their lives, or the ways in which your business has an impact on the rest of the world, even in small ways. As a result of taking into account the broader implications of what you or your team is doing, you will feel more connected to the greater picture and more inspired to carry out your duties. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.